not freeze to death when I go outside. I live in Switzerland and Switzerland is cool. Hello my lovelies, so the temperatures are cold. You saw the title of the video I'm sharing, and it's absolutely time that I share with you my tips on how to survive the cold weather and still look fashionable and stylish. So today I will just show you my truest cold weather wardrobe essentials. And as a little background, I live in Switzerland and Switzerland is cold, so we have snow every single year, so it's quite cold here. And on top of that, I have an underactive thyroid, which means that I'm even colder than I would usually be. So I kind of tried and tested all of the tips on how to stay warm and still look good over the years, and I'm now just sharing with you my true gems that I found. And yeah, I will just start and jump right into it. And the first tip is something that when you hear it, it's so obvious, but I had to hear it from someone else to just get the idea. And it is to wear thermals underneath your clothes. So sometimes if you think you probably get cold on your legs, just wear some thermal leggings under them, because thermals are so thin that you can actually wear them under almost every single item, like every single pair of trousers or pants or something like that. And yeah, so thermals under your pants, but also under your jumper. I know jumpers are supposed to keep you warm, but sometimes it's not enough. And if it's not enough, a nice thermal underneath is just perfect to keep you warm. And also another added bonus that I think and that I experience with wearing a thermal underneath my jumper is that a lot of jumpers are itchy, and if you wear a thermal underneath your jumper, there's like this barrier between the jumper and your skin, so you don't get itchy. And some of my favorite jumpers look wise are itchy, so you kind of serve two different purposes, and it's just perfect. So first tip is wear your thermals. Then the second tip is, I think most of the cold, like the first part of my body where I experience cold are my ears, and they get like super duper cold, and then I get a headache and goes on and on. Just not good. So I always make sure to protect my ears from the cold. And first of all, I sometimes, if I take my hair back, I always make sure that my hair is over my ear, like that my hair's like slicked over my ears, and that helps to keep them warm. And then my best tip and my best investment for winter times is this earmuff. Actually, this earmuff is amazing. It's from Burberry. You can get them on Vestiaire, you can get them in the Burberry store if they still make them, but I got them there because I never saw them in person. And then, I mean, look at it. Your ears are perfectly protected, and I actually think that it doesn't look bad. I actually think those are actually very, very nice. They also have, I mean, Octa some, and I think they're probably very, very, very warm as well. But yeah, I think they're actually very pretty, and so you still look stylish. They also have some like furry ones. It has everything. Like, you will for sure find an earmuff that suits your style. And then if it's not that cold and you just want to protect your head a little bit, then just a simple hat is always a good thing. Like, even this beret kind of keeps me warm enough, like for the fall time. Winter time, I need this one. And then we come to the next tip, and this tip is to always bring some kind of warmers with you. I have them that you can like kind of click, and then they get warm, and then you have to put them in boiling water again to use them again. But they're also, those are kind of foot warmers. You can find them on Amazon, and you just have to, like, seriously only do that between your hands for like a minute or something like that, and they get very warm up to 38 degrees for 5 hours, and they're actually great. So I always have a pack of those with me in my handbag, because you can put them between your hands, you can put them like on there, you can put them under your shirt, you can put them everywhere, and they also don't get too hot so you burn yourself, which is not a nice thing. And then another thing is, always if you wear coats, look for coats that you can really close up. And if you don't have coats that you can close up, always wear a blanket, always wear a scarf. And my tip for a scarf is always take a blanket scarf if you get really cold. Like, this is a blanket scarf. I mean, look at it. You can't even see me anymore. It's so big. Zara does them, like amazing ones. And then you see I can wear them. Hopla. You see I can wear them as a nice scarf. But my top tip, and why I told you to get a blanket scarf, is that if you are inside, and sometimes if I'm inside I get really cold, like for example when I'm at work I get really cold, and then I always take my scarf, my blanket scarf, and use it as an actual blanket over my legs. And so kind of the multi-purpose thing again. I mean, I don't want to bring a real blanket with me every single day, so having a scarf that serves as a blanket as well is kind of genius, I think. So this is another tip. Buy a blanket scarf, and they are very cheap. They are like from Zara. I have them in every single color, every single neutral color, and they were like $30 or something like that. So yeah, really good thing to have. And then another thing, if you get cold feet, and I do get cold feet, like a lot. First, I have a few tips, but the best tip is buy some very fluffy, if you can see, those fluffy insoles, and those are called like the Alaska insoles with with like shearling here. So you can just put, again, get them on Amazon. This is the brand that I have. Yeah, you can, they were like $12.90 for a pack, and you can just put them in your boots and it keeps your feet nice and toasty. And another tip for your feet is, I mean, if you wear boots, try to buy your boots like half a size or a size up. I always do that because then I'm able to wear my fuzzy socks. I mean, I don't want to get too close because they don't look that good anymore, but then I can wear my fuzzy socks underneath, like not underneath but in my boots, and they fit. And also try to wear, for example, like some very long socks like those. Those are very nice wool long socks that work great if you wear like tall boots, like knee-high or over the knee boots. And yeah, this is like another tip, like wear a good pair of socks and take a nice fuzzy sole and put them in, and your feet will be toasty. And if this isn't enough, then you can even put one of those in your shoe, and then you should have nice toasty shoes. And then one other thing that I think is amazing for fall and winter is, well, first of all, you have to know I like to wear dresses, skirts and shorts, and I hate tights. I really don't like tights, even though tights should be an essential, but they are not for me because I don't really like tights, especially except like the very nice, the like pattern or the dotty tights, like the special tights. I don't really like normal tights, so that's why I always wear over the knee boots in the fall winter time. And those are the Stuart Weitzmans. I have them in gray and in black, and I always wear them like all winter long. And even if it's super duper cold outside, I mean, the only part of skin that it shows, even if you wear like a dress or shorts, is like this bit, like from over the knee to your short or your dress. So it's really not a lot, and this is not like the part of the skin that makes you feel very cold, like you lose most of your heat like on your from your shoulders. So always make sure that your shoulders are protected, or from your ears, or yeah, those are the parts that like lose heat the fastest. So pair of over knee boots is another fall winter like cold weather essential for me. And yeah, those are my fall winter, like not even fall winter, like cold weather essentials in general. If you have some other cold weather essentials, let me know, because I'm always cold. And yeah, but those tips kind of help me to stay as warm as I can and to not freeze to death when I go outside, and they kind of help me to be able to go outside at all, because if I'm cold, I actually, to be honest, I sometimes don't even want to leave my house. And yeah, those really help. And those were my tips. Don't forget to share your tips with me. Also, if you haven't already, why don't you subscribe to my channel, because then you won't miss any other uploads, because I upload Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday every single week. And I'm also very open to your suggestions for videos, because I always like to do videos that you suggest, and also this video was a suggestion from one of you guys. So I will see you in my next video, and I will wish you a very nice and also a very warm time until then. So bye bye.